what was she doing while that animal was eating her face off? I said, that's one of those things that I have trouble with my partner. We started over here. Right, there's a reason I'm doing what I'm doing. And it takes all those things into consideration. If all Max had available to him was his hands and health, it'd be easier for me to fight him. But when we're fighting and everything's in play, I got to make sure that I keep an eye on everything that's in play. So keep that in mind over here as well. Sometimes we can talk about from here, I got Max. This arm's out of the equation. He ain't doing anything with this arm. This arm is trapping his head and doing double duty on that arm. So, I said duty. Because I'm not trapping that arm completely tight, he can hit me in the ribs over here. And sometimes guys get concerned about that. I've never seen anybody lose a fight because they got punched in the ribs over here like that. But because some guys are concerned about it, we can talk about it. So Max is over here trying to bang away at my ribs over there. I'm going to shrimp a little bit and pull my elbow and my knee together. Here. Put my foot on my hip if I can. His hip. And now he can't punch me in the ribs anymore. And I took care of that problem. If I can from here, I'm going to take my hand from the top of his shoulder and run it down his arm until I get to the end of it. I don't have to look for it because I know that if I follow his arm, it's going to end up at the end. I grab his wrist, middle finger and thumb, and I take the slack out of his arm. So now it's hard for him to do anything with that arm over there. So he says, well, hell, I'm going to hit you with this arm over here. And I go, well, I'm going to shrimp just a little bit here and put this foot on the hip too. So this arm's kind of stuck now. And now it sucks to be Max. A second ago he was winning the fight and now he can't do anything over here. And I can talk to him a little bit about what's going on. So I got him trapped in tight over here. He starts banging away at my ribs. I shrimp and bring my elbow and my knee together. I take this hand, slide it down the shoulder, work my foot to the hip if I can. Work out the slack to the wrist. Shrimp a little bit more. Keep this arm in my armpit. Both feet on the hips now. Knees controlling. It's hard for Max to move over here. He really gets frustrated sometimes because he doesn't like this position and starts to back away. So as he's backing away, I start to encourage him to keep backing away. I've already got this wrist. He can't hide this wrist from me. As I catch this wrist, and I got a lot of play over here. So we're here nice and tight like we were when we started. He starts hitting, shrimp, elbow and knee, protect. Catch, work that down, foot to the hip. I'm always worried about that head. So this hand over here is starting to play this type of thing. I'm watching this arm, watching that head. Here, work my other foot to the hip. And then play over here a little bit. Let's try that out, see how that feels.